Hey everyone, this is AestheticGamer, and this is Penumbra Black Plague. This is the second episode, or the second game in the Penumbra series. I guess it continues exactly where the last game ended off. This is a blind Let's Play, though there is one thing I know about Penumbra Black Plague. I thought it was in Penumbra Overture, but I guess it's the only thing I ever really knew about the Penumbra series, and I'm assuming it's in this episode, maybe it's in the last one, I don't fucking know. But regardless, we're gonna get started immediately, straight into new game. Do you want to play the tutorial before? Sure, I'm curious what the tutorial is like, but I probably don't actually need to play it because I'm guessing the mechanics are mostly similar to the first game. I literally just played that last night, so yay. Let's see what they have in store though. Welcome to Penumbra Black Plague tutorial. Here you'll learn the skills needed to survive the ominous world of the Black Plague. What the fuck is this? Yeah, I can move around by WASD. I'm not very surprised by this. It's like a big old foggy realm. Interesting. You can also look around by moving your mouse. I've noticed. Holding shift to run. I'm just gonna go run one direction. Let's try something else. See that crate over there? Use the space button to jump on it. This is kind of odd, but sure, I'll roll with it. Now you know how to jump. Let's move on to the next lesson. Yeah, I'm enjoying jumping, it turns out. That's the next lesson. For starters, we are going to try some basic object interaction. I know how... Yeah, this is all the mechanics we already know. Walk up to that box and pick up by using the left mouse button, but it's kind of a weird tutorial. It's kind of like we're in a different place. Behind you is a coffin. Oh, yeah, yes there is. Try to open the lid on the coffin just as you would if you were to pick it up. Sure, I'll give it an attempt. Now fetch the box and put it in the coffin to complete this lesson. There we go. See, I'm a genius. Is that really a coffin though? It looks like a treasure chest. For more control, you can hold down C and then drag the mouse. You can also use the mouse wheel to bring an object closer or further away from the screen. I actually did not know that. Nicely done. Notice the crate behind the coffin is a bit bigger than the box you just picked up, so you cannot carry it around. What the fuck is with the blood here? Instead, you need to drag it by grabbing moving. Drag the crate to the red mark behind you. I guess that's what that's for. Sure, I can do just that. The box is a little bit big, so it's a little bit hard to see with it. But sure, we can do this. Move the box into position. Now we're going to the red mark. Right next to it. There I go. Flash of white light. Let's move on to your inventory. I can do that. Pick up the two bottles on the shelf using the left mouse button. Yeah, there's a bottle. It's chemical A and chemical B. Those were from the first game. And I'm guessing we're gonna mix them. Good work. Let's try to combine those items. Now you've combined two chemicals, creating a new one. Double click on the mixture and use it on the shelf. Oh, now we can double click things. That's interesting. And suddenly the shelf pushed itself back and disappeared. Finally, you will learn how to sneak. This is an essential skill since... Oh, wait, I need to turn sign on. You have a way of attacking hostile creatures. Start by crouching, which is done by pressing left control. I need to change something quickly. Controls. Change key mapping. I don't know where it is. Jeez. Maybe it's in game. It was an option in the first game. What I'm talking about is that I prefer hold crouch, not toggle crouch, and defaultly this is saying it to toggle crouch, which, I mean, I guess I could deal with, but I prefer hold crouch. Well, I don't really see an option for it, unfortunately. Really don't see it, okay. Start by crouching, which is done by left control. Sure, I'll get used to toggle. Move out of the light while crouching until you see a blue glow appear on screen. This means that you're concealed in darkness. If you stay perfectly still for a few seconds with the blue glow on screen, you'll be going to hiding. While hiding, your eyes will adapt in the darkness, find better vision and making it even harder for enemies to spot you. Before that, staring at the enemy for too long while looking at them will make you panic a bit. That concludes the tutorial. Hope you'll have a great time playing Penumbra Black Plague. It was a very weird kind of tutorial, but I liked it well enough. Alright, new game. Let me first make sure this isn't on the options on the main screen. I'll just have to get used to it. New game on hard, because that's how we played the first game, so yeah.
Without this knowledge, without this foundation, you could not have the will to do what I must now ask of you. I followed my father to the Greenland wastes to uncover his secrets. You had to know how far I was willing to go. I found a disused mining shaft and took shelter from the storm. You had to know how desperate I was. I was plagued by doubts, fears, and mysteries, and aided by a madman, Red. You had to know how lonely I was. I incinerated my best friend. Red told me he wanted to die. You had to know how guilty I felt. I ventured boldly onwards, and was struck down by my own heroics. You had to know how stupid I was. All of these things, so human, so perfect, and yet still I failed to do what I must now ask of you.
Was the voice actor different, or was it just my imagination? Anyways, though, we've woken up. I'm assuming that the first game, we spent almost the whole entire game going underground. We went through a lot of underground tunnels. I guess it was a mining facility. There's something outside. In this game, I think in the very end of the first game, we ended up getting inside an underground laboratory bunker type setting. And now I'm guessing we're in this underground lab thing. We can hear a lot of noises happening outside, so that's interesting. Sounds like somebody's stabbing someone to death. Yeah, I don't have any light sources yet. I should probably look around a little bit. Nothing in here. Well, there's nothing in here, though. Oh, it's a coin. I don't know what that's for, but I got it. Dead cold. And I don't think this place is going to get any warmer. It's highly likely. Something or another still moving outside, so... Well, there's my glow stick. Glow stick should be useful. There's a note. Between light and shadow exists an entire world. That world is necessity. Is necessarily our own. Get out now. O. So O is telling us to get out right now, which means I'm gonna look around still. An office desk, but the looks of it, someone has been using it as a workbench. Now fuck pencils, and let's go over this way. This is all I have to drink, this old empty milk carton. Alright. Anything else to observe? Close to freezing cold. You don't say. This looks like it could be part of a puzzle. Probably because it is. I guess if I look at it from this angle, move from there. You can make it like start flying off if you really tried to. A vice. In working condition, ready to squeeze anything to anyone. So yeah, if we need to use something for it, then yeah. Open or close. Guess I'll try that later. Not what I meant to do, but hey, that works. What's up here? Ah, there's a vent down here. Let me glance around a bit more. I'm guessing the door's locked. It being locked doesn't really surprise me. We can also check our notes like this, to-do list. I'm held captive in a cell. Let's find a way out of here soon. That's what he claims, but you know, we could probably take our time. Anything under the mattress? No, because I have a glow stick, and that's kind of nice, but I can't break this open by myself. There's no way I'll get the screws loose without some sort of tool. Ventilation cover. Oh, I could use the coin. It's a traditional adventure game puzzle. Let me first move this out of the way. I'm just making sure there's like nothing else hidden in this room. Hidden from sight, from mind. Doesn't look like it, though. I think we're fine to move forward. Okay, so here's the coin. I'm so close. The coin's just a bit too thick to work on a full well screwdriver. Well, guess what? There we go. Put that in there, and I'm guessing that we go crouch down and start doing this magic. There we go, special coin, flat coin. And now with this magical flat coin, which we'll now re-equip in here, let's use it, and there. Now we have a way to destiny. It's not much, but I guess the hole's my only way out of this hellhole. You don't say. Which means I should probably start sneaking and doing my best to escape whatever prison cell I've woken up in the most first area. May 2001. Wasn't sure how long I'd been out, but my head still hurt. Either it hadn't been long or they hit me really hard. I didn't have a clue what was going on, and all of a sudden I really didn't care. I was getting out. So yeah, I was hit over the head at the end of the first game, not killed. I basically confirmed that one, but yeah. We're still going to be sneaking through, though. Of course, somebody left an arrow here. Arrows, excuse me. There is a corpse in there. What is that? Looks like a corpse to me. Well, that's normal. What is that? Could be any number of things. We're teleporting also. Salvation. Salvation? Mine or someone else's? Could really be either or, I guess. We're gonna go further down. Peekaboo, sneaking around for me and you. There's also a note here. Well, I guess you got my last note. We're through the thick of it now. If you, like me, have just escaped into the ventilation, we shouldn't be far from the stronghold set up in the mess hall. Should be safe there. It's not safe. I've been making my route. If you follow that, you should be fine. Almost home and dry now. I heard Howard's been working on a cure. Maybe we can beat this thing after all. Maybe when I get back, we'll be able to sort everything out. And by the time you make it through, you'll be just in time for tea and medals. I don't know. I thought I said medic at first, kind of like a game. Maybe even have some hot chocolate. How about that? I can't wait. I love hot chocolate. Neil Oswald, Chief Chemist, P.S. Careful in the mess hall security. I designed it myself. It's sensitive to organic material. Oh boy. Sounds fun. Now what's also back here, though? We got some boxes we can move out of the way. Not much to see, though. It's an advanced rock. It's like all the rocks I was carrying last time, but now it's got like a pipe sticking through it. Truly a rock for the modern age. Let's go, Rocky. Stay there. I'll come in a second. Obviously all this is blocked off. I guess I can observe the same thing here. Looks like someone intentionally tried to block the way. They did a pretty good job, too. It's through the vent we need to go, but first we have this. And batteries. I don't have a flashlight yet, but I'm sure I'll be happy when I find it. And a flare. Unfortunately, I do not spot a flashlight. A functioning soda machine. Come to think of it, I wouldn't mind a drink. No free drinks today. Aha! Refreshments. Soda can. It's a can of soda. Not my favorite flavor, but sweet enough. Still ice cold. Cool. Now come, Rocky. We're moving on in the world. Going through ventilation shafts. Well, there's another rock just like you. Watch your step. Collapse with a cross. You know what? All these rocks deserve to be together. Make a rock tribe. It's blocked up. Let's say. That looks like it's going to collapse any second. What if it is going to collapse any second? I want to try. I guess it's not going to collapse any second. You rocks all enjoy yourselves. There it goes! I was thinking that was going to happen, but I was just trying it for science. Can't blame me there. We'll go onward. Collapse, not too specific. Sound advice, I think I should take it. Watch your steps. Yep. Learn through exemplifications. Oh, we would have died in that case. There's more batteries. Am I supposed to have a flashlight? Because I really don't. It's blocked up. I really hope I'm not supposed to have a flashlight right now. I might be boned. That's true. Okay, I think I can see what I need to do. Take this stick, if I can fit it here correctly. To the other side. Move this here. I'll take the other one, just to be on the safe side. There we go. Continue onward! And there's a lot of physics-based puzzles like there were in the first game, so I'm not very surprised by this. There's an arrow here. I think that stuff might be cold enough to kill me. Cold enough steam. Surprising. Well, I'll continue. Freezer. Oh yeah, there's a freezer. Oh my. That has one door that I don't mind being locked. It's locked, thankfully. Well, that's fine. Anything behind this box? Nope. Which means we continue. Look how they hand up the pigs to dry. We can leave them swaying in the air. You know what? In the tutorial, they didn't teach me how to throw stuff, did they? I just realized that. Oh, is that ketchup? It's goddamn ketchup. Alright. Ketchup all over the walls! Anyways, let's move this bag. Oh, it's this I'm supposed to be messing with, isn't it? Thermostat controlling the amount of coolant running through the pipes. I probably want to turn that down. That wasn't the answer. What's this here? That's ketchup bottle remains. Take the bag with me. I can obviously get back up, something like that. The box will find its purpose, but I need to figure out how to interact with it. I need to figure this out. It's probably not inside a pig. Maybe. I guess the pigs do attract attention, though. Is there anything higher up on the shelves? No. I'm on to your games, thermostat. What do I have in my inventory? A soda can. Ta-da! The cold can is dropping the thermostat right down. I don't know how that works, but sure, I'll roll with it. There we go, back in the vent. Freezer. Which means that this is gone, which means I can continue. Puzzle solving expert, see? Let's see. Oh, there's the lasers that destroy organic material with the obvious corpse next to it. That could be me if I didn't get out of here soon.
Chef Carlito is waiting for you in the mess hall with insert today's specials here. A happy worker is an efficient worker, and only efficient workers will be fed.
Huh. The name tag says Neil Oswald, chief chemist. Well, he had a great fate coming. Patient notes, Darren Gray. Sex, male, age 32, nationality, AS, role, evacuation team. First symptoms. Patient reported mild disorientation and was asked to lie down. Mild sedative administered. Oh boy. Hour 3, patient develops a rash on his neck. Possible infection entry point. Hour 4, 2 out of the 3 full symptoms manifested. Deja vu, patient reports that he has already undergone standard test where I am the only one who has administered them. Paranoia, said testing is abhorrent to the patient. I have no doubt that the third symptom, aural distortion, will take hold in the next 30 minutes. Abnormal noises, even disembodied voices, and alternate personalities are commonly reported in other infected staff. Hour 6, patient secured as per Archaic standard. Oh boy. Procedure, bottled the bastard down myself. We can't protect ourselves from infection, but we can take precaution with the infected. Hour 7, patient pronounced expired by common consent of all those present. Expiration was caused by an overdose of insulin. I administered the dose myself at 6:12. Death did not occur for further than 13 minutes, 3 times the expected figure. I wonder to what extent Gray could still be considered a man. Well, it's kind of obvious what we need to do here. Or I thought it was... You're fine, right? You're fine. Or actually, no. This is just the one puzzle from the previous game, somewhat remixed. Let me do it like this. Knock that over so I can jump on it easier. See, it's the goddamn puzzle from the first game, except instead of being a wall, it's a laser thing. Makes sense, I guess. Do this so I can safely cross over. And there I go. Bury off the body so I can jump better and stop crouching. Ta-da! Trigger interface. Oh, is this one of those fill everything puzzles? Love these. By love, I mean the complete opposite of what I just said. I don't quite understand how this one works in comparison to other ones, though. I'm going to figure this goddamn thing out. Oh, well, I turned them all on. Does that mean I'm supposed to turn them... I don't know what these are. What are these? Am I supposed to turn them all off? Is that my goal? So if you can completely fill it up, you can then turn them all off as well. So I guess the first goal is to fill them all up and then close them all down. I'll do just that. Okay, I can just do it like this. Ta-da! Solved it a little bit later. I could have solved it earlier if I'd known I was supposed to be clearing them all out, but yeah. Poker tour Friday night. A message board full of scratch marks. There's pictures of people. You know what? I did not see a single scratch mark on this. Sorry, that surprised me. So I was looking over here. Only trusted blood will get through. This device is linked with the door. It must be some sort of lock. What's this? There's a pin-sized hole in the center of the device, and the display reads, only trusted blood will get through. Sure. And our notes tell us, on our to-do list, the entrance to the mess hall is locked with a strange device. Yeah. Which means we need your blood, Doc. Give me your blood. Give me your blood, Doc. Now then, get back to that. Today's keeper, the Unpure Out. A food menu, not used for food anymore, unless you want to eat the impure, but you know, maybe some people do. I'm not going to judge. Gotta move the shit out of the way. Just as easily opened as it was closed. Unfortunately, it means there might be monsters out here. I should probably try on my glow stick. I like the KLS sound coming from these. The ventilation system is up and running, but the air smells rotten. I'm gonna sneak through regardless. This is probably gonna be our first monster. It so has a first monster feeling, doesn't it? Alright, let's look around. Alcohol. My favorite. Let's look around from there. Not much to say there. More boxes. Enticing, right? Dated 1994, Hurricane John still rages in the Pacific and becomes the longest-lasting tropical cyclone ever recorded. Interesting. Move more of these boxes off the shelves. Never know what might be inside. Sort of opening everything, though. Here, there. I got a cassette. Interesting. Was I supposed to pick up a flashlight somewhere? I keep on picking up batteries, but I don't have a goddamn flashlight. If I missed the goddamn flashlight, like, oh. There's no tape in it. Well, guess what I have? You got it right, a cassette tape.
My name, Elof Carpenter. Rank, elevated. Status, Code C, imprisoned. Observing the Turn-Gat movement, I predict that it will be my cell they visit next. To my knowledge, I am the last remaining member of the Elevated at this facility, and so it falls upon me to ensure that Xeno protocol is not compromised. For that reason, I record here the only way I have discovered to neutralize the viral figment. The species...
Fortunately, I wasn't able to tell us how to neutralize anything. That's unfortunate. Alright, nothing under here. That's fine. Let's save our game. The things are everywhere. There's still a part of me that's in there. Something that's drawing me in. And we're not going to stop seeing those for a while until we have a clone, dark clone of ourselves. Could very well happen. Let's open this, and here we go. I should probably turn this off because I'm pretty sure it's where we're going to meet our first monster. Is that the map? No, it's not a map, it's just paper. Can't say for sure. Some sort of safety instructions. You don't say. What has this? It's locked. Yep, it's the door that we started off in. I also wrote something in my notes. I need to find a way to get inside these locked rooms. Especially if there's a goddamn flashlight in there. I might need the VCN, but I do actually want the flashlight, so yeah. There's an orange trail here. Obviously, we're playing good things. I guess it's supposed to be blood. I bet there's useful stuff in there. Damn that lock. This new rock. There's so many rocks around. They're all just my friends. Drop on my head. Didn't actually hit me on the head. In fact, it's on top of my head right now. Okay. It won't budge. Locked. No way I'll be able to pry this one open with my bare hands. All the questions. So many questions. What do I have in my inventory? Bottle of medical alcohol. I guess I have alcohol. And a soda can. Nothing through there. Oh dear. I have to look a little bit closer then. This is the only door that's open right now, so maybe there's something suspicious I missed in here. This box didn't get pulled off the shelf, so that... Wait. Batteries. Nothing with the ventilation system here. Was there a clue in the cassette and I just didn't hear it?
My name, Elof Carpenter. Rank.
Keep that playing. I'm just looking around for a second, sir.
Movement. I predict that it will be my cell they visit next. To my knowledge, I am the last remaining member of the Elevated at this facility, and so it falls upon me to ensure that Xeno protocol is not compromised. For that reason, I record here the only way I have discovered to neutralize the viral figment. The species...
Yarp. I guess I can go backwards. Maybe alcohol has a purpose. Nothing happens. Maybe this alcohol is the true blood. No, not quite. Okay. I had my hopes, but, you know. I think we do have this doctor's corpse literally right here. I need to start thinking straight. collect his blood. I want his blood. Alright. I'm gonna go back over. Glancing around. To be fair, the main character's seen a lot of corpses today. Take steps for a fuse box. It must control the electrics in the section of the facility. Do I hit with alcohol? No, okay. I just want to hit something with alcohol. This rock obviously won't do anything, but it's my friend, so... Really? Well, now I know. Ta-da! I think doors are a lot open now. Ooh, they are. I missed a flashlight in here now. I'm looking for a flashlight. There's batteries around, but I have not spotted a flashlight. Either I missed the obvious, or it's not come around yet. I still don't see it in here. There's another room that's open, so maybe there's a flashlight in there. Now that's gone dark. If I was a flashlight, where would I be hiding? Maybe not on one of these shelves, apparently, but yeah, I am. And on the top, nope. Let's glance around. Drawers, vents, and other things. Inside we find a syringe. What the hell is that? Where can I hide? In here, probably. Of course, something comes to the facility, but yeah. Look directly at crazy things. First monster doing its magic. Oh, it's a flashlight.
Or let it shoot.
There it goes, Mr. Flashlight Man.
Alles ist jetzt schön.
It's our first tutorial monster. Unfortunately, the monsters carrying flashlights mean that they can get rid of my super hiding state, which is what was going on. I was wondering why I kept on getting out of it. Pick up this. Painkillers, because I didn't get before. I guess I should sneak out. Do I see the flashlight coming? So I should probably wait. Yeah, I should wait. Hit. First monster to hide through. We should jump him for his flashlight. I would like his flashlight, that's the truth. Oh, he went away. I guess I'm gonna sneak outside. I can't hide forever. Well, if he came from over here, that means this door is open. Which means I can continue. Give me your blood, sir. Your blood. Won't budge. Huh. Oh, I know what I need to do. I need to use the syringe to take the blood out of that doctor, and I should probably be able to get out. I'll save my game for progress's sake. Give me progress, my sir. There we go. We're good. I may never get used to that. You may eventually get used to that at the same time, though. Let's sneak through the next area. Now, take the syringe, and we can probably use it to get the blood. Give me your blood. The syringe is all clogged up with dried blood. I need to clean it out. Oh, you want to clean out the syringe? Can I combine these two things? I used the alcohol to clean and sterilize the syringe from the old dry blood. Alright, then we take the syringe, and here we go. There, fill the syringe with blood from the corpse. We got his blood. Now we use his blood right over here to open up the door. You can now enter the safe area. That was a sudden music change, but okay. If this stronghold was anything like an elaborate as its security, I was in for an experience. I didn't know what to expect, but I was getting used to that.